my cat Tanner, and it's about time that you met him. I find that whenever I'm working with clients in my home, even when I was teaching on Zoom to my elementary school students, Tanner always likes to make his presence known. They say that dogs are protectors of the 3D realm. That's why they bark, when people come to your door. But cats are protectors of the 5D, the things that we cannot see. That's why the Egyptians like to bury themselves with their cats. It wasn't just because they loved them so much, it's because they believed that they needed their cat to help guide them in their transition to another plane. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm going to let him be while I shuffle. Today, while we're choosing our cards, I'm not going to lay out any crystals for you to choose from. I'm just going to shuffle and have you pick with your own intuition. Intuition is a little bit different for everyone. Some people, that voice comes from our head space. For some people, it's the heart space. For others, it's knowing with your gut. I want you to listen to your intuition today to help you decide which group to choose. Group 1, 2, or 3. You are the most precious thing ever. The first deck I'm using is the Wild Offering Oracle. I love this deck because it has a lot of words, has a lot of statements on it, and that can be very helpful when we're looking for guidance and clarity. I'm going to use this deck today to ask, what are you going through right now? What are you going through? And I want Spirit to use this deck to give me the insight to kind of what's your landscape right now? What's the theme of your life right now? Group 1. A few cards there. Group 2. Just wait till they come out. And then I know this one that flew over here is my group 3. How did I know? I'm just using my intuition. The next deck that I'm going to use is the Sacred Self-Care deck. What's a little self-care? What's a little love? What's a little medicine, a little TLC you could give yourself right now? For group 1, group 2, and 3. I'm also going to use the Work Your Light Oracle deck. An oracle card is a message from your higher self. What does your higher self want to say to you right now? What is a message your higher self wants to deliver to you? The medicine isn't from me. The medicine and the guidance is from your higher self. It's from you. I'm just the channel to deliver the message. Group 3. Anything else? If you were someone that watched my Pick a Card video last week, if you chose group 3, the disco ball, I think there are messages here for you. Now, hopefully while I was shuffling, you saw or you heard or you felt something from within your intuition that helped you know which card to choose or which pile was for you. He knows right now that there's something going on, and so he wants to be the center of attention. Can you lay down? I would love for you to lay down. All right, group 1, here are some of the themes that you've been experiencing lately. Make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my dear Lord. This is an invitation to let go of something you've been very attached to, very attached to. Attachment, that tightness, that grasping, that is what's causing us suffering and pain. When we can learn to release our expectations, when we can learn to release our need to control, feels so good. Health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. I'm sorry that you're in a season right now. Perhaps you're going through a health scare. Perhaps you're feeling sick and you don't know why. Maybe you're sick and you know why. During this time, I want to invite you to be kind and gentle to yourself. Speak good thoughts to yourself. Think good things about yourself. A helpful mantra can be, every day in every way, I am getting healthier and healthier. Every day in every way, my body is getting stronger and stronger. I would invite you to say those words. Eat good food when you need to eat. Rest when you need to rest. Be good to yourself. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. This struggle and the attachment that you're having right now, maybe it's related to your health and you thinking your life has to be a certain way in order for you to show up. You can do the things you want to do when you lose weight. You can do the things you want to do when you're healthy. I want to invite you to stop waiting. I want to invite you to just start. I want to invite you to stop putting future timelines out there and just let it be today. Our health is not guaranteed. The future is not guaranteed. All we have is the present. If you're not sure where to go next, ask the universe to take over. I wish I had a cat cam, just so you guys could see the cuteness. If you've never asked your angels or guides to step in for you, or you've never asked the divine for help, you've never let it go, so to speak, your angels and guides can't help you because you haven't invited them in. We have free will here. We get to make up our choices here and now. So if you've never in your life had a situation where you've said, Spirit, help me, guides, guide me, grandfather, tell me what to do, whoever you might be calling on, ask them. Ask them to take over, and you will find that you get pulled into your power and you get taken exactly where you need to be. And that's the tricky part here, is you're really attached to the outcome of something, but when you let go of the attachment and you ask the universe to help you, you will find that that is where you become more in flow with your power and what's really for you authentically, and you will find much more ease. Here's the self-care that your spirit is being invited to do right now. Massage. If you have a friend or a partner, you could ask them for some extra love right now. Maybe you've been carrying a lot of pain in your body, all that stress, tension from the attachment. If you can give it to yourself, give some love to yourself. Otherwise, ask someone, book a massage if you could, but give some attention to your body. Maybe as we work on that tension in our body, we will find more energetic release. Our next message is take a walk. It's really important to spend time outside each day. Believe it or not, we are very much like a plant. We need food, nutrients, water, and sunlight. Oxygen too, right? We need to breathe. A little different than plants. If you can, get some sunlight in your eyeballs within the first 30 minutes upon waking, without a window, if you can. I learned that from Dr. Huberman. Getting sunlight into your eyes in the first 30 minutes of your day will help to really kick off your circadian rhythm, your metabolism. It'll help to regulate your cortisol and your hormones. If you've been feeling very stressed, if you've been feeling very sick, if you've been feeling very out of control in your life right now, I want you to take charge by trying a new strategy. I want you to take control by implementing something new for yourself. Go on a walk, move your body. Walking, right? Creating some cardio, some cellular respiration, right? To breathe. That would be really good for your body. The movement would be good as well. But also to get some sunlight. Start incorporating walks into your life, into your routine. If you can't daily, that's okay. Strive for a couple times a week. That would be a good start. Your oracle message is pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. And what that means is that your own power, your own sense of knowing is rising. Your vibration is changing. As we go from one vibration to another, one frequency to another, sometimes there's some friction. Sometimes there's some sticky bits, grinding along the way as we're changing from one frequency to another. Perhaps right now you're feeling a bit of that sludge. You're kind of hanging on to your old life or your old habits or your old patterns and routines, what you're so used to doing. Your habits build your life. Your habits and small choices that you make every day, you are building your life through those small, tiny building blocks every day. Maybe you need to begin a new routine. Maybe you need to begin a new habit, create some new building blocks. To become something that you've never been, you have to do something you've never done. This is my other cat, Brody, big bro. Hi, buds. Hi, Bubba. You coming to bless our space too? I can't exist without them. Yeah. I want to end with some affirmations for this first group. Affirmations of power for group 1. I am thriving. I reap the benefits of a life spent in health, joy, and contribution. You might not feel like you're thriving right now, but Spirit wants you to claim that energy for yourself, claim that vibration for yourself. So please say that out loud. I am thriving. I reap the benefits of a life spent in health, joy, and contribution. I am vibrant. My bright energy glows onto everyone I encounter. You will be renewed soon. You will be that bright, shiny star that I know that you are once again. We are not meant to be full and beaming and glowing, full of light all the time. We need to take a note from the moon. Sometimes we are a full moon, fully in our power, and sometimes we are a crescent. We don't have as much to give. Sometimes it's very dark, it's a new moon, and we have nothing to show, and that's okay. Honor yourself where you are right now. Take care of yourself so that you can heal, rest, recover. You will be vibrant. bursting with bright energy soon once again. I am vibrant. My bright energy glows onto everyone I encounter. Thank you, Group 1. Hi, Group 2. You are my group that's facing a bit of a challenge right now. You are in a season. Here's the theme for your life right now. Challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over, Divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. And patience. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often, change soon follows. Sometimes when life is falling apart, we think things are breaking, crumbling, falling apart. But sometimes that's happening so that things can be reorganized and put back together even better than before. There's a mantra I love, and it helps me to not feel like I'm a victim when I'm going through something devastating or extreme. I try to tell myself, life is happening for me, not to me. This is happening for me, not to me. I'm not a victim. Things are not just happening to me. They're unfolding for me, even if I cannot see it or understand it in the here and now. Seeds have to explode, crack open to blossom and bloom. You right now maybe are like that seed. You're in a dark experience. Trust that there will be light soon. You will crack open soon. Your higher self right now also wants to tell you and show you that you are going through an initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. That means that your higher self right now is also telling you this is for you right now. It's not just happening to you. It's necessary for your soul's evolution. So whatever you're facing or experiencing, if you've been questioning, why me? Your soul chose it. It's meant to be for you and for your evolution, even this darkness. When we begin to trust that it's happening for a reason, even if we can't make sense of it, our mind and the posture that we have toward it becomes more open. It says, unbearable situations will throw you into Spirit's arms, God's arms, if you are open. We have to take that perspective and trust that even this storm is for us and can bring a rainbow on the other side. Here is some self-care that you can do right now for yourself. Ground yourself. If you haven't spent any time sitting quiet and still, that would be the easiest thing to do because it's free. Ground yourself. If you have the ability to go outside in nature, hug a tree, touch a tree, get barefoot if you can, put your hands on the ground, that would be great for you to do right now. Release some of this energy and this stress and this pain and this darkness that you're carrying in your body and send it back to the earth. Mother Earth can hold it. She can take it. Ground and return that energy from within your body to the earth. Connect with your ancestors. Talk to your spirit guides and loved ones. Ask them for guidance right now. Ask them to show you the way. Help them to reveal to you some intuitive glimpses to help you understand why you've been going through what you are, but how to move forward. Maybe there is some ancestral pattern or something within your soul lineage, your family's lineage, that you are here to be the healer of. It's a very painful existence when you are the healer for your generation, for the generation of your family, for multiple generations of your family. Kind of like I like to think about Mulan and like with Mulan when she meets all of her ancestors, right? Like she's going to be this warrior woman, not just for her nation, but for her family, for her ancestral lineage. They're all looking at you, babe. Your ancestors, they're all looking at you, kid. What are you going to do? I love this practice, burning bowl ritual. If you have something that functions like a cauldron, you could use that. Otherwise, you can use a bowl, put a little water in there, a coffee mug. Some people also use a sink or the toilet. All of those would be safe because we do need to use a fire. We do need to light some things up. For the burning bowl ritual, you're going to get some strips of paper and you're going to write down the things that you need to release and let go of. Write down the things that are no longer serving you. Write down the unkind thoughts you're having about yourself. Write down the people, the places, the things. Write down whatever you need to release and let go of. You're then going to light each strip. Ooh, my ears are ringing. You're going to light each strip one by one and you're going to watch it burn. Some of the strips of paper you're going to have to relight them more than once. You're going to be like, why isn't this working? What's wrong with this paper? Some of the paper strips are going to burn up right away. Some of them are going to whoosh, they're just going to light up in flames. You will notice perhaps a correlation between the things that you're very attached to, the things that you're really stuck on, versus the things that disintegrate right away. As you're lighting those things and you're watching them burn up and you're watching the smoke rise, really visualize letting go and sending some of this dark energy that you've been going through and releasing it back to the universe. I really love the burning bowl ritual because it creates a physical ritual and a physical representation for something that we're going through mentally and emotionally. And it can really help us to release some of the things that we're carrying. That is a ritual that I come to time and time again. Affirmations for group 2. A tidal wave. I am powerful. My thoughts, feelings, and actions create my future. You are more powerful than you think. Try to see how your thoughts and actions are contributing to your storm right now. You're not as powerless as you think you are. Life's not just happening to you, you're a contributing player. That's Spirit's message, just a little cherry on top there. Some of these things are really chaotic. Some of these things are stressful, but some of you are creating your own storm. Some of you are being your own worst enemy and are creating more challenge and stress for yourself. So I want you to say, I am powerful. My thoughts, feelings, and actions create my future. And don't forget, I am evolving. I celebrate growth and change. Very soon, you will be able to look back on this time and it'll make sense. And you will see why you're going through this dark, dark time. And there will be a rainbow on the other side. And it'll make more sense. We'll be able to celebrate then. Diamonds are made under great stress and pressure. That's true. Thank you, Group 2, for spending some time with me today. Hi, Group 3. Your message today is something around love. Maybe you're in a loving relationship with someone. Maybe this is about the loving relationship you have with yourself. Maybe you're looking for love or questioning love right now in the universe. It's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember I myself am love. This is a message I myself was reminded of today. I used to think that I was always looking for the one and I was waiting for a partner, or I was here on earth looking for someone to complete me. It took me a long time to understand and realize that the one that I was always looking for is me. I am the love of my life, and that is what I needed to remind myself today. In fact, I told myself out loud, I am the love of my life. There will never be a greater love in my life other than myself. Maybe that sounds silly to you right now, or maybe that doesn't make sense to you right now, and that's okay. But I hope that you will fall in love with yourself and romance yourself and understand that as the main character of your life, that you are also the love of your life. Now, moving into the oracle message, the first card that flew out and flipped in this group was no. Postpone, wait, pause, say no. So if there's someone or something, a situation or a situationship that you've been questioning or considering, your higher self is telling you no. Maybe the person who's extending offers towards you doesn't have your best interest at heart. Maybe somebody asked you out and you're not sure if you want to go. Spirit's telling you to say no. Your higher self is telling you to say no. Maybe even questioning putting yourself back on dating apps. No. Sorry, getting a message. Okay. Some of you are dating and you're looking for love and you're thinking there's something wrong with you and that's why you can't get a date. But it's not that there's something wrong with you. It's just that you need to get better boundaries. The things that you're tolerating, the things that you are accepting, the BS, the breadcrumbs that you're taking from these, I don't even know what to call them. Like, my spirit is like, the people in your DMs, honey, they're not worthy. They're not of you. This reading like took a turn, right? Because my spirit got the download. I got it now. You keep consenting to people treating you like crap. And so that's the vibration that you keep getting because it's the vibration that you're carrying within. Love yourself. Love yourself. Hold yourself higher. Hold yourself to a higher standard. When I was on dating apps, if somebody wrote me and they spelled my name wrong, I didn't write them back because that to me right away was like they, my guy, they, my person. And I knew that because they couldn't take the care to even look to spell my name correctly. That was a real quick qualifier on whether or not I would date someone or reply to their messages. You need some qualifiers. You need some standards. Perhaps you've been feeling so low that you're really like accepting all the breadcrumbs from all these people in your DMs and on your dating apps and stuff, but like the self-care group 3 that you're being guided towards is doing a little bit of energy work, maybe accessing where do you have some blockages within your body system that you need to take care of before you're ready to be available for love. For example, throat chakra. When you're dating, it's very important to be able to assert yourself, express yourself, communicate your needs in and out of the bedroom. You need a clear throat chakra. Confidence, solar plexus. When you're dating, you need to be confident in what you're selling and what you're putting out there. If you're struggling to share yourself with people or you're struggling to feel confident in the way that you're expressing yourself, maybe it's because you're trying to be something that you're not, and you would do so much better and you would get so many more matches or find so much more success dating if you just be your own authentic brand. When you are yourself so loudly and proudly, people who are on your energy and frequency, they can see you. They will gravitate towards you. They will be drawn to you like a magnet. I could do a whole thing about preparing yourself for love and partnership related to the chakras. Those are just a few things I could say off the cuff, but readying yourself for love. Self-love. Do you love yourself? You can be with other people even when you're struggling with self-love, but I do believe that the level of love that we're really able to accept deep within our knowing, deep within ourselves, is related to the love that we believe we deserve. It is related to the love that we are giving ourselves. Flow like water. You're being invited right now to flow like water. Water related to cups, cups related to our emotions and relationships. Water will take the shape of any container it's put into. What I would like to invite you to do is to flow and have fun in different experiences to see, what you're like with these different people and these different experiences. But I still want you to be water. I don't want you to change into apple juice or change into orange juice when you're on these dates with different people. I know this is a strange metaphor, but stick with me, okay? Water takes the shape of any container it's poured into. So you could go to a concert with this date. You could go to a farmer's market with this date. You could go to a painting class or a cooking class with this date, right? All these date options, these different types of people that you could go on dates with. You're going to see yourself and experience yourself differently when you're on these different dates with different people. I still want you to be the same you. I want you to be yourself, but go on these dates and experience yourself and have fun being yourself, doing a cooking class or going to the farmer's market or going to like a concert or something. But don't change yourself to be different people. You're still the same gem, you're just a different facet of yourself. You're just showing a different side of yourself. You're an uncut gem. But really you're a cut gem because you have lots of facets. So explore those different facets as you let yourself date different kinds of people or go on different dates, but don't change who you are at your core. Be your authentic self, but go and explore those different avenues, if that makes sense. The other two oracle messages here that we got is you're already doing it. Keep facing your true north. Don't question yourself. So like you're on this dating journey and you're doing your thing, keep doing it. Listen to some of the advice that I gave you in this reading. And the final message we got was Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Trust that your guides and your angels are helping you on this path and on this journey of love and divine partnership. They want success for you. They want to bring unity to you and your divine partner. But it's important that you cultivate yourself and you do the work within yourself, mind, body, and spirit, to really prepare yourself. That way you're available and ready for love when it comes in. Affirmations for group 3. I am inspired. I rise into my own strength and creativity. I am inspired. I am focused. I devote my energy to what truly matters. Right now, while you're on this dating journey, give as much time and attention and devotion to yourself and your daily practices. Pay attention to your friends, pay attention to your family, pay attention to the things about your day that are so unique in your singleness. This period of time isn't going to last forever, and someday you might even miss it, even if you don't feel like that right now. When you're dating, give your attention to partnerships and people who are worthy of your time. Devote yourself only to the connections who seem to be on your level. Don't just give your good juice to everybody. Don't just share your energy with everybody. Garner it, protect it, and give it out to those who are worthy of you. Thank you all for joining me and my cats today. Happy Tarot Tuesday. Please let me know in the comments what group you chose. How did you listen to your intuition? What messages stood out for you? And as most readers will tell you, take what resonates and leave the rest. Not every card, not every word I say is going to be for you, but you'll know in your head, in your heart, or in your gut, you'll know what was for you. May there always be magic and mystery in your life.